Alright guys, so sadly we have made it to the final dinner on this cruise. I can't lie, like I'm really kind of sad that it's time to go. I feel like there's so many things I didn't get to do. This has been a great cruise. Great. I cannot wait to tell you guys more about it. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do quite a few of like review comparison videos and just talk about like this experience versus some of the other cruises I've been on. But I'm headed to Test Kitchen where I'm gonna meet Vanessa and Deja. So the three of us are doing dinner tonight, and then we'll see what else happens tonight. But I'm really sad, y'all. I'm sad. So Test Kitchen is very interesting in that the meals are curated by the chef and they don't really have names, so you don't know what you're going to get. So if you're a person that is a picky eater, this probably isn't going to be a good spot for you. But I found it very interesting and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Okay, so Test Kitchen has all of these different scents and things that you can smell, and all these ingredients, and so it's really kind of like an experience. It's supposed to be really elevating and allow you to taste different flavors and smell different aromas. So it's going to be a very special experience.
You catch me full in action, but I like it.
Yes!
We are ready for you guys. It's your last dinner.
Yes,
It's a short time. You have to come longer, please.
We do.
Next time, extra portion half. I love you.
Remember I was telling you guys there's no menu? This is literally all you know before you get your meal. So it is the full element of surprise. So they had 3 different options between wine, cocktails, and mocktails that you could order additional. And what they would do is they would bring you 1 wine per meal they brought out. So this was a really good opportunity to taste some different wines and learn pairings with food. Alright, so we decided to do the wine pairing here, and with it they're going to give us 6 different wines to taste. You guys know I'm coming fresh off of another wine tasting at Chateau Delon, so I'm kind of a pro now. So I know that you first have to kind of swirl it, then sniff, sniff it, and sip it.
I want to do 6 hours quick so it's sitting down.
Ooh.
When they give you the whole glass, you're going to need to swirl action. And then we're going to try to pick out the smell.
Yeah, I do smell. Yeah. But it tastes strong. I wasn't expecting it to taste like that.
On top, it's a portobello powder. It comes along with a smoked Japanese funchimichi mushrooms that you can see over there, with the marigold flowers. They're absolutely edible. And you have a few slices of a sourdough crostini. We don't make them on board. We are ordering them from the...
I actually like mushrooms, so I was pretty excited for this one, but I was pleasantly surprised to find out that it was more like a paste that you spread over bread, and it's not an actual mushroom, but very flavorful. And just like that, we were on to dish 2, which is simply titled Egg. And I love anything that comes out of the little smoke infused glass. I don't know what that's called, but it's what an old fashioned would come like. And I always love to see the little smoke and swirl, so I love seeing this come out of this presentation.
Okay.
To mix it all. And this has caviar in it, so we're going to try it. Alright, so I am trying the egg meal that has a little yolk. You're supposed to put it on this bread. Is this bread? It's good. So I tried it before. The bread, I forgot. What bread? It's not bad. So I'm pretty sure this is my first time trying caviar. Had I seen them make it, I probably wouldn't have eaten it. But it's not bad at all. So lots of firsts on this trip. I ate crickets, I ate grilled octopus, and now caviar. So I have been as adventurous as I could be on this trip. Alright guys, it is wine number 3.
This one is harvested in 2020. This is going to be your pairing for the scallop.
Thank you. Are there any red wines included with this? Oh. Oh, so there are some reds coming? Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you. Another white gold. Dish 3 was simply titled Scallop, and if you haven't noticed, every dish has some type of presentation or something that has to be done with it. So the scallops came like this, and then they poured some kind of little liquid over it, and so everything is an experience, and that's one thing I can definitely say about Test Kitchen. Beef and blue cheese actually came out together, but this of course was my favorite plate of the meal. So you could choose between getting lamb or beef. I chose the beef. Apparently they look very similar, but the presentation piece of this is that they put a piece of chocolate on top of it. And so once they put the chocolate on top, they actually pour like a gravy on it, and it melts the chocolate, and so you have like this fusion of raspberry, blueberries, and chocolate and steak. Almost forgot the steak mixed in, and so you would think that it wouldn't be good just because it sounds like it's so many different flavors, but it was delicious.
For a half-frozen blue cheese, the blue cheese is mixed with a little bit of egg and cream. They refrigerate the blue cheese that you chose is called Maya. It's a very light version. When you combine all of it, I'd say it's more like an ice cream, you know. And then on the side you have some Asian pears, roasted honey pecans, and a little bit of the citrus oil. So my suggestion for you is to combine a piece of pecan together with the cheese, so you can lose a little bit of the flavor of it.
Okay.
And there's your wine on the way.
Look at the attention to detail. Yeah, I love a good chocolate cake. Like, so seeing her like put the little flowers on there so particular, like really added to my element of presentation on this one. But this thing was so good. It was just like rich, dark chocolate with raspberries, just a smooth texture. Oh, I miss it so much. Alright, so we have made it to the final course, which is dessert, and it is this beautiful little chocolate cake. And we have a wine that came in an adorable glass here. Love it, love it, love it. So, oh, that's really, really sweet. Way too sweet for my liking. But ready to get into this chocolate cake. I know it's gonna be delicious. And this is the Untitled Dance Show thingy. That is the name of it. So hard to say. Ready to party. So if you haven't noticed the theme, Virgin Voyages is really big on the element of surprise and not really letting you know what you're in store for. So the Untitled Dance Show literally had no details of what it was. I just kind of knew from some past vlogger videos I had seen what the theme was, but basically it's just staff, and it's really interactive as far as dancing around, and so the stage moves, and you know, like where the performers are moves throughout the show. I'll be honest, I didn't particularly care for this show, so I actually left very early. You know, I think after just kind of eating and everything, I was really eager to just kind of chill for a minute, and we literally had to run out of dinner to get to this show on time in hopes that it wouldn't sell out. So yeah, not my favorite show, but a cool concept. For those of you that are interested, I know I have not mentioned it on this cruise, but there is a casino. And so as you guys can see, it's not really large, but they definitely do have slots in your table games that you would want to play, and of course a bar. So one thing to note about this casino that I love is that it is non-smoking. Yes. Hey guys, so all of your essentials are here. Everything that you would need, including snacks. But look at this. There's even a fun section. So if you forget your funds, you can get them here. Yeah, I'm trying to get my last restaurants in. I'm so full. I'm so tired. I'm tired of eating at this point. But I gotta find these wings. If there are wings on this ship, I got to try them and let you guys know about them. So there's this little arcade place that has hot dogs. And it looks like they may not be open. Oh man, maybe tomorrow. Let's see if they're still open. So the restaurant was closed, but I did find the arcade. And remember, this ship is 21 and up. And so this is a full adults arcade. So if you miss playing games and playing Pac-Man and all the things we used to play when we were younger, this is your opportunity to shine. One thing I noticed that was different about this cruise was that people were actually sitting around and lounging. I feel like when you go on some of the other cruises, especially with children, people are just kind of walking around and you see a lot of movement. But as you guys can see, people are actually lounging in the lounge. Shout out to Soul Trio, who brought the house down every time they played. Anytime they were playing on the ship, I tried to find them because it was always such a great performance. They are awesome. I already know they're gonna be so surprised to see me. I do not stay up like this. The club was actually pretty lit. It was more of a laid back scene, but people were definitely dancing and having a good time. And it was so great catching up with the girls for one final time before we go back home. So as you guys can see, I am pretty exhausted, pretty tanned, and pretty sad about it being the last day. Like, it's been a while since I have been on a cruise and just not been ready to go. I still feel like there's so much stuff that I didn't get to experience on this ship. But it's been such an amazing cruise. It's been great having like-minded women to travel with, being able to talk about business and relationships and just, you know, just having general fellowship and traveling with people who understand that sometimes I need my space and that, you know, sometimes I like to do things by myself and them being okay with it. So it's been such a great experience, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You guys, so Debarkation looks to be super simple. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and as you guys can see, there's no line down here or anything. It looks like you literally can just walk off. You probably have to get your wristband scanned, but definitely simple embarkation and debarkation process. No. I'd like to take a moment to thank you all for watching this video as well as my other series. I am approaching my 1-year cruise anniversary and I have some special things planned for you guys, so stay tuned and I'll see you all soon. Bye!